Discipline is the basis of any sort of sought-after growth. It is vital to have some core disciplines that promote this level of growth. In order to achieve and move forward, we must have solid plans and disciplines. So, you think, what is important to me? Okay, so my future is important, and being able to reach those goals I see in the future is important. This is where the disciplines are formed and achieved. The first goal is to write out those disciplines. For instance, maybe you want to write a book. Okay, so in order to write a book, we need to understand all the material. So one discipline could be, I'm going to read and write every day. This is a great way to achieve a goal with disciplines attached to that particular goal. Well, unfortunately, just writing them out is not the end. It's the beginning. Discipline is doing what needs to be done regardless of the circumstances. So how do we follow our disciplines when we're tired or not in the mood? Okay, one idea is to remember the why and the goal. Why is this important? Well, the book I'm choosing to write will impact others' lives. It will transcend and transform those who read it. This is your why. Your why should be powerful. It should move you to do the task, to complete the projects. And don't forget to celebrate the small wins. Completing a discipline for the day should motivate you and transition into the days after. Discipline is at the core of any success. Think of any kind of success you've had, whether that's being an athlete or moving up in a company or whatever that success looks like. How did you get there? You worked hard at the task, you completed the required steps, and you achieved. So, what's on the side of lack of disciplines? Well, lack of achievement, lack of personal and self-worth, and poor self-image. See, life is a sliding scale. You either form some disciplines to achieve more, or you get eaten up. It really is that simple. So in a study, they found out that those who have high self-disciplines are able to manage their day-to-day routines better, and inherently happier, and most importantly, can overcome challenges significantly better. Those with the low self-disciplines achieve less and struggle deeply in the face of adversity, almost to the point of being terrified, which only leads to a negative path. So life has given you two options: be disciplined and continuously forward moving, or lack discipline and stand still as the world moves around you. Discipline also helps with managing fear. See, fear causes us to lack self-discipline, to lack belief, and for most, to not even try. Our brain wants to protect us, so the daily, that's not going to work, and I'm not wasting my time doing that, are fear-driven responses. See, discipline works to assist with these fears and changes those thoughts from I can't to I can to even better, I must. The Bible has a great verse that depicts the power of disciplines. For the moment, all discipline seems painful rather than pleasant, but later it yields the peaceful fruit of righteousness to those who have been trained by it. Hebrews 12:11. Remember, disciplines bring positivity in your life, but may seem painful in the beginning. So, what is it you want? Is it to do better at school? To find a better job? Maybe it's more simple than that. The goal is to find those disciplines that will empower you to act and motivate you to move, and most importantly, be consistent in that discipline. Working on being disciplined is a major factor in improving conscientiousness, which is one of the big 5 personality factors. Those who are more conscientious are aware of impulses and look to achieve the longevity in many areas. While that sounds good, we should focus on working daily on following these disciplines. In an article by the National Institute of Health, it states, self-control outdoes talent in predicting success. So basically, we have all the same ratios of achieving success, but it's those who are more disciplined that go further. Okay, so maybe this is a lot. So let's start off significantly smaller. Let's start with making the bed every day or exercising 3 days a week. If we can manage this in the incremental, it will move itself into larger tasks through attribution. So the attribution theory and disciplines coincide with one another. The Attribution theory describes how we view successes and failures, not only in ourselves, but those around us as well. So from an internal standpoint, if we stay the course on our disciplines, we may say, wow, I did that job really well due to my disciplined approach to the task. This creates and promotes positivity to complete the next task, and so on. So all this positive, that's good. However, lack of discipline in this theory says we fail at a task, we immediately feel incompetent and quit the task. Okay, so what happens if you're disciplined and fail? You try harder, you feel compelled to try harder and beat that task.